Are you looking for a reason to watch the Panthers-Raiders game on Sunday, Week 16? Well, we have one for you. It's one of our best bets this week at Pro Football Weekly. I'm joined by our handicapping expert, Mike Wilkeny, and be sure to check out the handicapping section on our website, ProFootballWeekly.com, for all of our picks against the spread. And Mike, this week, the editors like the Panthers, 8-point favorites hosting the Raiders. Now, we know Oakland's been bad this season, but they've also been bad against the spread.
Yeah, they have not been good versus the number. 4-10 against the number this season. And they've had a number of losses where they weren't even close to covering the number, which is a real pain in the neck for handicappers. 7 double-digit losses for the Oakland Raiders this season, Kevin. And while Oakland was able to get on the right side of the ledger last week with a win versus Kansas City, this is a huge step up in class. And worst of all, it's on the road where the Raiders are just 1-5 this season.
And Carolina's been playing well of late, so it just doesn't go well. And the Oakland defense has been so struggling this all season long. And the Panthers offense really hitting their stride at the right time. And when you look on the field, some of the X's and O's, it still looks like a mismatch.
It's a bad sign when you allow 0 points like the Raiders did last week, and you're still tied for the league lead in terms of allowing most points. 402 points scored against the Raiders in 14 games. They've allowed 42 offensive touchdowns, 3 per game. It's the second most in the league. This is our Raiders defense that really doesn't have anything they can rely upon. And as you mentioned, the Panthers are just in very good form on offense. Cam Newton is playing wonderfully of late as a passer and a rusher, not turning the ball over. 152 consecutive snaps without an interception. So all things considered, we're talking about an offense that is just playing on a very high level. They're continuing to play hard even though they've been out of playoff contention for a long season. And look, that's one of the toughest things about Week 16. Who's going to show up and who isn't? And the thing we know about the Panthers is that they've shown up. You know, all things considered, with pride on the line basically just for them for most of this season. And I think you tip your cap to teams like that, and they're more reliable in the type of teams you look at in Week 16.
Yeah, the Panthers at -8 might scare some handicappers because that's a big number for a team that's not, as you mentioned, not going to make the playoffs, last place in their division. But they're playing very well lately, and also some of them may be playing for Ron Rivera's job, thinking the better they play, the more likely he stays on as head coach for next season. So we like the Carolina Panthers 8-point favorites over the Oakland Raiders. That game being played in Carolina is one of our best bets. To see our other 2 best bets, our lock of the week, and Mike's picks for Week 16, check out the handicapping section on our website, ProFootballWeekly.com.